need to time this too. So.
This is how it began. It was a November afternoon in 1884. I was just 30 years old, so full of confidence. I happened to be walking along the Whitechapel Road when I passed by a hanging sheet of canvas on which was the announcement that the Elephant Man was to be seen within. After a while, the showman came, reeking of liquor. "I should like to see this Elephant Man."
"We shouldn't for a private showing, sir."
I paid. At the end of the shop was a curtain. He pulled it back. There stood revealed the most disgusting specimen of humanity that I have ever seen.
People seem to think I do not understand their feelings when they first look at me. Their horror.
The right arm was of enormous size and shapeless. The hand was large and clumsy, a fin or paddle rather than a hand. The feet, legs, and body were covered with thick, lumpy skin, like that of an elephant.
There was a time when I first saw myself, and to accept the fact that this was me. Of course I could see the arms, the legs, the rest, but I could not see
The face was horribly disfigured.
I always assumed the face was normal. The face, at least. I thought I was human.
From the brow there projected a huge bony mass that almost occluded one eye.
I was confronted with the truth the first time I found a mirror.
That day I saw
Gnarled head.
bone exploding out over the eye.
My face.
Twisted body.
My body, mine! Me. All inhuman. I know what people think. And I know they see a monster.
Two men, locked together by a mutual deformity.
One, a deformity of the body.
The other a deformity of the soul.
In November 1884, Dr. Frederick Treves, respected physician, met John Merrick, the Elephant Man, and both men's lives were changed forever.
Based on a true story, Treves brought Merrick to live at the London hospital.
His hopes are in Merrick's life of abject cruelty as a sideshow freak.
His accomplishment was something else entirely.
The exhibition.
By Thomas Gibbons. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Doctor.
Oh, John, I have a surprise for you. You have visitors.
Who are they?
Just some friends of mine. They want to be your friends, too.
Showman was my friend.
John, listen to me. I know what your life has been like, and I understand your feelings. You've been given nothing but hardship and cruelty, but I want to show you that there is kindness, too, and pleasure. People can give you these. Let me bring your visitors here.
There is a tangible force emitted by the eyes, and I can feel it. People look at me with such horror. Cast him out! I can't look at him! Throw him out! Into the trash heap, into the night! Sometimes, when they'd gone, I would gaze at my body, amazed I wasn't bleeding from 100 wounds.
John, your friends are here. It was not until I came to know that Merrick was highly intelligent, that he possessed a vivid imagination and was a romantic at heart, that I understood the overwhelming tragedy of his life. Once I saw him weep when a woman merely shook his hand. What did touch mean to him?
Good evening, Doctor.
Merrick told himself that he had chosen his affliction, a defense mechanism.
I've been reliving old memories.
He had a vivid imagination.
People I've known, the moments I've had. I'd had a life of such privilege and light.
The imaginary pursuits of a young aristocrat.
But all that is closed to me now. Told me there could be no more friendship, music, or touch.
Why no more, John?
I was not always like this. Not always this ruin.
Merrick liked to imagine himself looking normal, and I assisted him in this illusion.
I lived for many years in society. But all that time haunted by a question. Was there nothing that went deeper? Nothing but that barren journey through society? I wanted to burn away all desire for love, all the need to touch. That was the beginning of the great experiment of solitude. I ended all contact with others, seeking to create endless loneliness. One night, I awoke in the grip of a strange fever. I went to the mirror and looked at my face. The skin had grown thick and rough like the hide of a beast, twisting into such a sight no one could describe. I ran into the streets crying for help. The sounds of my throat were awkward and without meaning. My flesh was burning. I could feel the rending of my bones. I watched as my body became finally inhuman. Then a voice spoke to me. No, not spoke, but made itself known like the voice in a dream. Your loneliness is a crime. You withdrawn from humanity. The mark of your solitude has been set upon you. Take up the mask and tell your face. You're an outcast now in the eyes of men. A monster, never find love or peace. A freak, no human will ever touch. You will spend your life in a place of exhibition.
John, what you say is not true. No one is such an outcast, no one such a monster. In every man, no matter how different, there is at some level belonging.
At what level do I belong? Where can I say to men, I am like you, I am one of you?
You are human, John. You have a soul, that I have seen. In this place you are not strange. To me, not strange.
Frederick, you've taken me into this hospital, into your life. But to admit me so far, but no further.
But I have given you...
If someone would touch me, I would be human. For a moment. Please. The way a father does touch his son. I'm sorry.
John, I'm your friend.
Forgive me. Hold out your hand, Doctor. Don't worry. Your hand.
What are you doing?
They gave me rings and walking sticks, diamond stick pins and pretty photographs to surround myself with. They said, John, take them. You can be like us. You can be one of us. And I took them. My last showman stole everything I own. But I give these to you.
Exhibition. Exhibit. Exhibit. Did I help him? Others tried to comfort me.
Think of those that you have helped, have cured, have solace when there was no cure.
Yes, but I could not help him! Or do anything more than stand over him in his solitude. It is not enough. I should have been the keeper of his peace. His skeleton stands now in the College Museum, a small room that shares with a few other exhibits. Why did people turn away when they saw him? Was it truly that he was so hideous? Or did they see in him without realizing it? A blinding beauty. A beauty so rare and radical it must walk cloaked and masked. Why was he born into such pain? Why could I not? Touch him. It was a November afternoon in 1884. I was walking along the Whitechapel Road. I passed by a poster on which was the announcement that the Elephant Man was to be seen. Something in me now is extinct. I shall not feel it again.
I should probably also mention that the boys turned it into a duet acting scene and finished second in the state with it as a duet acting scene. Yeah, we actually won, and we won 3 state championships this year. Andrea, who's going to do her oratory, and I think, is there anything else